is some ice power, and then maybe it will give us that total Arendelle Frozen Sister glam. Hello my friends, Jen here. Are you ready for another magical makeover with me? That's right, we're doing a makeup transformation, and today is super exciting. I'm gonna say that I'm snow excited because I'm going to show you how to get Anna from Frozen 2's Queen look. That's right, she got coronated at the end of Frozen 2. If you haven't seen the movie, sorry, spoiler alert, but I'm gonna show you how to get the new Snow Queen's look. But if you haven't already done so, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on, and smack that like button so I can do more fun videos like this one. Okay, are you ready? Are you snow excited? OMG, I am. Okay. We are gonna get into the nitty-gritty of how to get Anna from Frozen 2's Queen coronation look. But as you know, if you've seen the movie, she's like a natural beauty, so we don't have to do too much. I'm super excited. Thanks for joining me. Let me go over my makeup that I have out here. I have eyeshadow, I have blush, I have brushes, I have face makeup, I've got some eyelashes and some other fun things. I will link them down below in the description. If you're like, what is she using? Don't worry, I'll put a link below so you guys can check it out if you want to. If not, just grab whatever you have, grab whatever your sister has, whatever your mom has, whatever your cousin has in their bathroom, and you can make your own Frozen 2 Anna look. All right, step one, we've got to get the Frozen 2 Anna face look. She is pretty pale. You know she lives in Arendelle. It snows a lot there. Her face is super light, super bright, and really pretty. So I'm gonna go into my arsenal of makeup. I use Bare Minerals because a lot of liquid stuff makes my skin freak out. So I'm gonna use Golden Fair. This is really, really light makeup. It's powder, it's more natural, I suppose. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that, pour it out into the lid, a good decent amount. And I'm gonna take my face brush and swirl it around. Sometimes it helps if you make those noises. And I'm going to spread it all over my face. Ready? We're going to get real light here in a second. You might hear my cat yell in the background. She thinks she's part of the Lion King cast. So she's trying out for that. When it comes back on Broadway, she wants to be one of the main characters. So you might hear her yell from time to time. If you don't like face makeup, that's totally fine. You can rock whatever your natural, beautiful skin tone is. It's all in the details. So we'll get to those details like eyeshadow and fun freckles here in a second after I go all the way around my face. All right, got our face makeup done. Check. Moving on to under the eyes. If you're like me and you're really active, maybe you don't sleep a whole lot, something like Well Rested, also from Bare Minerals, is a concealer for under the eye. It makes you look wide awake, it's super bright, and it reflects back. It's really good for on camera. I highly suggest it if you take a lot of photos like I do, or video like I do. Okay, so I put a little bit in the lid, and I'm gonna take my concealer brush and just go under my eyes. And do the other eye. Alrighty, we are moving on to the next step. Anna, she has kind of a heart-shaped face. She has a really cute face and it's kind of heart-shaped. To achieve that heart-shaped look, for me, I have more of a round face. You might have a different shaped face. So I'm going to take my Cocoa Contour, which is sort of like a bronzing step that helps you define your cheekbones a little bit more. So I'm gonna take this, it smells really good, it's from Too Faced. I'll put a link in the description below. but I'm gonna take a brush that has like a point at the end. It's almost like a blush brush, but it has a little bit of a more defined edge. And I'm gonna go to my brown cocoa color, and I'm going to define my cheeks a little bit so that my face looks a little more heart-shaped. So if you imagine there's a line from your earlobe to your lips, like the side of your mouth, that's where I'm gonna go, right under the ball of my cheek. Fill it in a little bit. Anna and Elsa have really, really thin noses, so you can achieve that same look with contour as well. Moving on to eyebrows. Eyebrows definitely make or break your face sometimes, and for me, I have really light eyebrows, so I need to fill them in. You might have beautiful, bold eyebrows yourself and you don't need this part, but you might need step 2. So step 1 is fill in your eyebrows if you have light eyebrows like I do. So I'm going to take my Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit and fix up my brows. So first, let's fill them in into a blonde color, and then we're gonna go back. And so I'm just gonna really define the shape of them, but not in a super dark color, because I don't wanna go too crazy yet. So get your shape. Check it out, I got one eyebrow. I heard this really interesting thing about eyebrows. Eyebrows are like sisters. They may not be identical twins, so that's okay if they don't match completely, 100%. They're sisters, so they should look similar, you know what I'm saying? But they are not cousins. So if they don't look anything alike, we've got a problem. Gotta thin out one of them. If you go a little too overboard with one, you can always find a Q-tip or a brush with a really fine tip to it and dial it back. That's what's fun about it. Okay, next step. My girl Anna from Frozen, or should I say my little sis who I'm transforming into, she has this like orangey auburn brown, light brown hair. So I'm going to choose in my eyeshadow palette sort of a auburny brown color to really fill my eyebrows into. So I'm gonna take my palette here of a million different eyeshadows. It's super awesome. I think it's Shanae. I don't know how to pronounce this brand. I got it on Amazon, super inexpensive. But now I'm going to go to check out all my eyeshadow colors and find a nice sort of orangey, reddish brown color. I'm finding this brush. It has a very small edge to it. And I'm going to pick a color that is a nice reddish color, and then I'm gonna add some brown to it. Because she kind of has that orangey brown hair. Do you guys have that color hair? Let me know in the comments. I think it's super awesome. And now I'm just gonna go and fill in my eyebrows with that color. Here we go. The other eyebrow. Perfect. And we're gonna come back to our eyeshadows in just a second, but first, if you haven't already done so, I like to do this always as I get started with my makeup, as I take my duo eyelash glue. This is glue that helps you put on fake eyelashes that are super glamorous, and I put a little dab on a paper towel so that way it starts to dry and becomes a little bit like putty or tacky, and I can come back to it and my eyelashes will stick really, really well. You won't move around, the glue won't drip in my eye, so it's like this little cheat that I do. So it's time for eyeshadow! Eyeshadow with Anna is pretty simple. She is a natural beauty. She doesn't need a ton of makeup. That's what I love about her. So we're gonna go with a super, super light pink and maybe a little bit of a gold mixture on our lid. So we're gonna go back to our palette. So I'm gonna take my eyeshadow brush, find a super light pink, and I'm gonna put it right here on my lid. This color pink is like 2 to 3 shades lighter than my shirt. All right, putting it on my eye. Go to the other eye. I have this other idea that she kind of has this gold glimmer about her. She's like super understated, but still really regal because she is a princess after all that becomes a queen at the end of Frozen. So I'm gonna take a little bit of gold next, and I'm gonna go right under my eyebrow, but not touching my eyebrow, but right under it. So like right above my crease. Trying to create a little layer here. All right. So if your eye was divided into 4 sections and this was 1, like right next to your eyebrow, and then 2, 3 was your crease and 4 was your lid, we're going into section 2 with like a little bit of goldish yellow. We are gonna go back to our eyebrow and really define it with a light or a white or a gold shimmer. And we're gonna go right next to our eyebrow. Give it a little highlight. Cute. Last step with your eyeshadow is now I'm going to take a nice golden light brown. Nice and golden undertones. It's a light brown. It's almost like a chestnut color, I would even call it. And I'm gonna go in my crease. Right above your pink, but right below your yellow in the 3rd section of your eye. All right. So here's the fun part too. If you guys make a mistake, you can totally go under your eye, grab your concealer brush and just go whoosh, whoosh. And now we are going to put on our eyelashes. So super cool. I use Ardell, I love Ardell. There's other really good brands out there. Some can really weigh down your eye and give you a headache by the end of the day. I really like Ardell brand. Because they're super lightweight. So these are Dimmy Wispies, meaning they have like a little bit of a curve. They've got that glam look to it. They go small on one side and go a little bit bigger on the outside. So I'm gonna take my Q-tip, I'm gonna go to my Duo lash glue in black. I prefer the black because when it dries, it looks like eyeliner. And then I'm gonna just, you know, paint around, so to speak, on your eyelash. I'm gonna do my little horseshoe trick, put it in a U shape and blow on it a little bit like a flute. Fun fact, I used to play the clarinet in 4th grade and my cousin played the flute. We have little mini concerts in our living room every night. Do you guys play an instrument? Let me know in the comments. Okay, and I'm gonna stick it right above my natural eyelash line. Pull it down a little bit, shape it to my eye. Let that baby dry and move on to my next eye. Eyelash, that is. Put the glue on, it's super tacky and awesome. While those babies dry, let's add a little blush. Her blush is like, she's been out in the cold for a little while. It's like she's got this nice pink cheek. It's not too crazy. So I'm gonna go to my Morphe palette, which I'm obsessed with. I'm gonna use my blush brush here. And I'm gonna choose a color. I'm gonna mix 2 colors. I'm gonna use this really, really light coral color mixed with just a splash of pink, like true baby pink like my shirt. So I'm gonna use the coral color along my cheek, kind of similarly to where I did my, my contouring. And then I'm gonna go back and give myself just a splash. I mean a splash. Go smile. And on the ball here, when you smile, like those little parts, we're gonna put just a splash of pink. And we go a little crazy like I often do with my makeup because I wear makeup under a ton of lights when I film every day, all my YouTube videos. You can always dial it back. All right, now let's do our lip. Anna, again, she's our natural beauty, which I think is so amazing. She has this really really soft pink lip. It's not too crazy. So I have this NYX brand. It's called NYX, I believe. And it's super inexpensive, which I love about their brand, but I do love that. I love their lip liners. Like, they last all day. So this is called Pinky Rose. I'm gonna use this color. I'm gonna line my lips with this color. When I line, I just trace the outer edges of my lips. Whatever your natural lip shape is. Some people have heart-shaped lips, some people have straighter lips, some people have fuller lips. It's all gravy, baby. Okay, now I'm gonna fill in with the same color. Some people like to use lipsticks. I'm a huge fan of lip liner, fun fact. So a nice cutesy pink. You could even go over it a little bit with, I have this other color from Sephora. It's called Rose as well. It's number 11. Or is it Rosé? I don't know. But I don't want to go too dark, you know? All right, last but not least, I have this pink Revlon lip color. It's a twofer. So on one side it has fuchsia lip gloss, on the other has clearish pink lip gloss. So I'm gonna use the clear side and give my lips a little bit of shine. Okay, we are not done. No siree, Bob, we are not done. We have 2 really big steps left. One is the eyeliner. So with Anna, first of all, I have to say I'm using Revlon Color Stay, Black is Black. This is the wingtip, it gives you that cat eye. I love this brand of eyeliner. I've been using it for, I think since I've been walking, like since I was a baby. So we're gonna use this first and go along our natural lash, but I am gonna start a little bit further out. With Elsa, I start all the way in, and with Anna, she has a little more of an almond shape to her eye, especially if you've seen the dolls, like they're a little more almond shape. So I'm gonna start basically, if you look at where your eyeball is, if you start at your iris, it's the colored part of your eyeball, that's where I'm gonna start my eyeliner. So just get really close and bring it on out to the edge. Great. Now I'm gonna do the other side. Repeat. We are still going strong. I am now going to take a little bit of mascara and put it on my lower eyelashes. I really, in my real life, don't ever wear mascara on my bottom lashes, but Anna, in the movie, she has sort of like a little bit of darkness. You could use eyeshadow to achieve this as well. So I'm just gonna go really softly over my bottom lid. I won't go too crazy. I don't like a lot of makeup typically on my lower lid. So just kind of use the tip. Normally you would put on mascara this way, horizontally, but I'm gonna go vertically. So be very careful. And just sprinkle a little bit of dark coloring on your bottom eyelashes. To the other eye. Whoops. And voila, we did it. Okay, here's a super fun part. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost there. We're almost Anna from Frozen 2, Queen Anna. Okay, freckles. It's freckle time, people. And if you guys have freckles at home, you're super lucky. I love freckles. And if you don't have freckles, I don't have that many freckles. Actually, fun fact, all my freckles come in pairs. I have 2 freckles that I just covered with makeup. Oh, sorry, this side. And they are like twinning. They are 2 little paired freckles. So if you're like Anna, naturally, you don't need to do this step. But if you don't have that many freckles, go ahead and grab your eyeshadow palette again and find your favorite brown. Also, this is how all the experts, or just me, or cosplayers who do YouTube videos about fun characters, they take a bobby pin, you know the little pins for your hair? They take a bobby pin, they stretch it out a little bit, use one side for grip, and the other side you dab into your eyeshadow, and then you get perfectly placed freckles. So, let's do it. All right, we've got our eyeshadow on the tip, and here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Make sure they're not in just straight lines because freckles don't come in straight lines typically. They come in sporadic patterns, so go crazy with it if you want. Cool, we're getting close. And if you don't like a freckle, I got a little crazy with one of my freckles, you can always take your concealer brush and go right back over it with your normal skin color. No problem. Okay, we are getting super close, but you know, I was thinking, in the movie, Anna has really like greenish blue, beautiful, kind of snow inspired or like icy inspired eyes. So I think I need to change my eye color because my eye color is naturally a hazel brownish green combo. So I think I need to change my eye color, but what did I do with my handy dandy eye color clicker? It's a magical device and it changes my eyes. Oh, found it. Okay, here we go, and I'm gonna change my eye color in 3, 2, 1. There they go. They are now a nice greenish blue color. Perfect for Anna from Frozen. All right, you guys, Snow MG, we're almost there. It's almost Frozen sister time, but I feel like we need to borrow a little bit of Elsa's magic maybe. Oh, there it is, some ice power. And then maybe it will give us that total Arendelle Frozen sister glam. Let's just give ourselves a little bit of frosting, shall we? What? Snow MG, you guys, I just got a magical Frozen Arendelle makeover. I look more like Anna from Frozen 2. However, with one little detail missing, but we'll get there. You guys, I've got the auburn hair in my pigtail braids. I've even got the streak of white when Elsa froze Anna in the first movie, and I've got her coronation dress, so exciting. But I need to get the coronation hair. So grab your bobby pins that you might have nearby, and let's pin up our braids. So if you missed this step, because I had a little help from my magical powers, my sister's magical powers, go ahead and separate your hair into 2 pigtails and then braid them. Once you've done that step, grab your bobby pins, a couple of them, and we are just going to pin our braid across, like so. So I'm gonna stick a little pin in here, put one at the braid, put one back here to help secure it, and I'm also gonna do one over here. And now I'm gonna take this braid onto this side. And I'm gonna put a pin on this side, back here, to keep it nice and secure. And voila, you guys, I am transformed into Anna's coronation look. What's that? Some icy magical powers are coming over me. It's probably because I'm queen now. Hi everyone, I'm Anna from Frozen. You may have seen my movie with my big sis, Elsa. Oh, do you guys hear that? That's the bell ringing. It's time for my coronation, so I would love to stick around, but I'm gonna be queen soon, and they're gonna give me a crown, and it's crazy, and I'm really hungry. I hope they have sandwiches at my coronation, but if you guys haven't already done so, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and the like button, and make sure you turn your bell notifications on. Okay, I'm coming! Kristoff, hold everybody up, okay? All right, bye.